What's up? What's happening? What's going on, everybody? The NFL landscape is always changing, and if you're a player, it's really hard to keep your job. I'm Mike Cantalupo, and today we present 10 NFL quarterbacks who will soon lose their starting jobs. Case Keenum. So he went 11-3 with the Vikings in 2017. He performed the all-famous Minneapolis Miracle. He led the team to the NFC Championship game. Then he signed a 2-year, $36 million deal with the Broncos. I don't think he's going to be a starter for too long. We have to remember this is Case Keenum. He has a bad offensive line, aging wide receivers. I think he'll probably be benched at some point throughout the 2018-19 season. He had a great supporting cast in Minnesota, and I don't think it's actually going to carry on and work in Denver. Alex Smith. At some points, people were talking about Alex Smith being the MVP last season, but now he is 34 years of age. He's really not a good fit for the Redskins because he doesn't really have too many good weapons to work with. I think he'll falter in 2018 or 2019. They will eventually draft his successor knowing that, hey, Alex Smith wins you games, but eventually can't really make it to the Super Bowl for you. What makes Alex Smith work is everything else around him and not making mistakes. But if the Redskins don't have too much around him, there aren't going to be too many playmakers. Sure, he won't make the mistakes, but sure, nobody's going to make things happen. Jameis Winston, now we have to give him more time, but he was drafted first overall in 2015. He had an excellent rookie and sophomore season, but then he had an awful 2017. He has a lot of growing up to do. He's reportedly clashed with his head coach. They're going to have to make a change if it doesn't keep up in 2018. Maybe 2019, maybe 2020. If they get a top 10 pick, they really should start to think about using that on a quarterback. Josh McCown. He had a productive season for the Jets in 2017. It was cut short for injury, but now the Jets not only have Teddy Bridgewater, but they just drafted Sam Darnold. They have Bridgewater, Darnold, and a 40-year-old Josh McCown. Who are you going to pick? Tyrod Taylor. He helped the Bills end their playoff drought and then was traded to the Cleveland Browns for a pick in 2018. Then, hey, they picked Baker Mayfield first overall. It's obvious Tyrod Taylor is not meant to be the starter in Cleveland. Sam Bradford. He lost his starting job to Case Keenum in Minnesota, and then he hasn't really been able to stay healthy throughout his entire career, but still, he makes money. 2 years, $20 million with the Cardinals. That is a team with limited receiving talent, and they just drafted Josh Rosen. So he's more of a mentor, if not anything else. A.J. McCarron. Okay, you can't really consider McCarron or Nathan Peterman the starters of the Bills, but now they drafted Josh Allen, 7th overall, so things are going to change. Nathan Peterman! Andy Dalton, he's a 3-time Pro Bowler. He led the Bengals to the playoffs from 2011 to 2016, but what happened? He's never won a playoff game. He was mediocre in 2017 and 2016. The Bengals need to step up their game if they're ever going to make actual tangible changes. The Bengals could eventually trade him and then end up drafting a new quarterback. Joe Flacco. Ever since his MVP Super Bowl 47 winning championship year, he's been really mediocre. He's had playoff meltdowns in 2016 and 2017. He couldn't beat Andy Dalton in a must-win Week 17 game in 2017. They drafted Lamar Jackson, which should be enough to tell you that they are looking to change their ways at quarterback. Eli Manning, 2-time Super Bowl champion and MVP. He had a terrible 2017 season in which he was benched in favor of Geno Smith. We have a lot to say about that. 210 consecutive games and then you just bench him. He's now in his late 30s. Yeah, the Giants drafted a quarterback in the 4th round. I don't think that will be the answer, but I think he'll either be retiring or get cut soon. Which NFL starting quarterback do you think will lose his job first? Join me in the comment section below. If you like this video, hit the like button. If you want to subscribe, you should do it. We post videos every day. Until next time, I'm Mike Cantalupo. Thanks for watching.